How's it going? So I am doing a little bit of work today. Just got done making some homemade buttermilk using regular whole milk and vinegar. I was done making the buttermilk. I got to looking at this container. This is a really heavy-duty container. Now sometimes we'll take and we'll refill these with water, you know, set them underneath our steps in case we lose power. But this one's a little bit heavier of a bucket or of a container. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some lines on here, kind of like this, across the top, and then diagonal across the other side. And then on the bottom, I'll make it connect down here. And what I'm going to do, just watch and see what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to take my jug handle up, so kind of like this, and I'm going to draw like this, and then kind of an imaginary line down like that. Actually, I'm probably going to come more like that. And then I'm going to look at the bottom here and kind of I'm going to kind of do an imaginary line across here so I know where to stop. And then I'm going to come down here. I need to come all the way down to this line. That was my imaginary line. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just to start my hole, I'm going to just use an X-Acto knife to kind of get me going. So then I'm going to remove as much of this as I can. So it makes it a little bit easier. Just kind of cut on this on the dotted line. And this doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. This is a pretty heavy bucket, or pretty heavy gallon jug, which is good. And I'm getting down to this end, and this piece right here is really a hard piece to get off. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to come up just a little bit. I'm going to come up just a little bit on here. Because, you know, I'm not really like having to make this exactly on there. Kind of the path of least resistance. I don't need to fight with this jug or kill my hand doing this. Alright guys, can you see what I got here? Now I'm going to look at that. How's that look? Did I do a pretty good job? I'm a little bit off here, but you know what? It's going to be perfectly fine for, let's just straighten that out just a little bit. There you go, guys. How's that look? Scoop. Can you imagine scooping your grain? Alright guys, so what did you think of that? We took an old vinegar gallon jug, drew some lines on here, cut it out to the shape that I needed. Check this scoop out. Isn't that kind of cool? This is a little bit heavier duty one, so this one will work completely fine for me if I'm scooping sugar out of a 50-pound bag, or if we happen to need something out in the yard, out into the, you know, to do for the chickens. We can scoop grain with this. This does great for dog food, really heavy duty. And the kind of cool thing is I don't have to take and throw this plastic jug into the landfill. All right, so repurposing, guys, that's going to be kind of key to the homestead. All right, guys, so if you like this stuff, make sure that you subscribe and you hit that notification button so that when we, spur of the moment, decide we're going to say, hey, this is really cool, you should see this, you get notified. All right, guys, until next time, keep on keeping on.